Boys and girls, I'm so excited to be with you today. We're going to get ready to start one of my favorite listen and learns of them all. We're going to be learning all about space. Now, to learn about space means we're going to be studying astronomy, which is the study of outer space. Now, think in your big, beautiful brain, what's something that you can find in outer space? Maybe you thought of planets, maybe you thought of stars. Well, we're going to get ready to talk about all of those things because we're going to be talking about astronomy, the study of outer space. So let's sit back, get ready to listen. Here we go. Have you looked at the sky lately? What do you see? Perhaps you saw a clear blue sky. Or maybe there were a few puffy white clouds floating around. Or maybe the sky was streaked with gray clouds. Occasionally, when you look up in the sky, you will see an airplane or a bird flying by, or even a red balloon that someone accidentally let loose. Some days it's fun to lie on your back in the grass and stare at these interesting shapes in the puffy white clouds. Perhaps you or someone you know has even flown in an airplane among the clouds high above the Earth's surface. Now remember, when we've talked about the Earth and the ground, we know that the surface is the ground that we walk on, or the top layer of the Earth. You can think of the sky in two layers. There's a big blanket or bubble of air that surrounds Earth. That bubble covers the whole Earth, all the ground and the oceans and everything else on the Earth's surface, including you. This bubble of air is called the atmosphere. But the blue atmosphere does not tell the whole story of space. The second layer of sky is all of the outer space, which lies beyond the atmosphere, an endless expanse of stars and moons and other objects. Of course, during the day here on Earth, it's easy to forget about outer space, but it is always there. The Earth, your home, is just one little object moving around in the middle of all of it, like a speck of sand amongst all the sand in the ocean. During the day, the sun shines over the Earth, shedding light on all the animals and planets that live on the Earth's surface. The sun's rays spread across the skies, which appear blue to your eyes. The sun itself is actually a star. It is not part of Earth or Earth's sky. In fact, the sun is far, far away from Earth, so far away that it would take more than 3 months to reach it in the fastest rocket ship. But even if you could reach the sun in a rocket ship, you would never be able to get close to it. That is because the sun, like every other star, is an enormous ball of hot hydrogen gas. Everything that gets too close burns up instantly. Just how enormous is the sun? Think about this. If the sun were a huge bowl and the Earth was a little marble, you could stuff about 1 million marbles into that bowl. So in other words, you would take 1 million Earths to fill up the sun. The sun is just one out of billions of stars in space. However, the sun is our star. It is the Earth's star. Without the sun, Earth would be a cold, lifeless rock. All living things on Earth, from trees to the bees to the flowers to the fleas, rely on the sun one way or another. The heat and light and energy of the sun allow life to flourish here on Earth. The rising sun signals the start of a new day. In the morning, the sun rises in the east and its rays shed light across the land. People wake up and get ready for a new day, getting dressed, eating breakfast, and traveling outside to wherever it is that they go, to school, to the office, to the store, or simply out for a walk. On that walk, have you ever noticed your shadow on the ground? If the sun is behind you while you're walking down a sidewalk, then your body is blocking the sun rays and it creates a shadow on the ground. Your shadow is not the only shadow in the world. Clouds cast shadows as well. So do buildings and trees. Have you ever rested under the shade of a tree on a hot summer day? If so, you are resting in the shadow cast by the tree's leaves and branches. Now, on a hot summer day, you can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. And if you do not use sunscreen, you may get a sunburn. Ouch! The sun's energy can burn your skin, and that's bad. Sunburn hurts. And if you get sunburned too often, it can really hurt your skin. But on the other hand, the sun's light is also good for you. When your bare skin is exposed to sunlight, your body creates vitamin D, which is one of the many vitamins your body needs in order to stay healthy and strong. So playing outside in the sunshine isn't just fun, it's good for you. At the end of each day, when the sun goes down in the west and the sky changes, it isn't blue anymore. The sky becomes black and new sights appear. Instead of clouds and birds and blue sky, you may see an array of shining stars. You may see something else as well. Not the sun, but another object that is out at night, the moon. Over the next several days, you will learn about the sun, the moon, the stars, and all sorts of amazing and interesting facts about outer space, the place beyond the Earth's sky and all of space is called astronomy. When you hear us talking in the next couple days, you're going to learn just a little bit about astronomy, but it's only the beginning. There's so much to learn about stars and the other objects in space that you could spend the rest of your life studying it and never run out of new things to learn and discover. That is because astronomy, the study of everything beyond our little home that we call Earth, and if astronomers have learned anything through the years, they know that there is no end to the amount of knowledge and surprises to be discovered in the study of stars in outer space. So boys and girls, just like I just read to you, we will spend some days listening to these stories. And we'll also be sending you some fun videos for you to learn some new and exciting facts. So make sure you're listening so you can hear those fun facts. Have a great day.